Alright guys, welcome back to another Catan video, and as you have noticed, I'm going to start playing longer videos, so that's going to be the new format for this channel from the feedback I received. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, as the goal is to hit 100 subscribers before we hit 100 videos. And looking at the board, I think a lot of good spots stand out to me. This 10-5-9 pointed up along with this 10-5-8 seems like a good settled spot, although we risk getting plowed. In hindsight, or not in hindsight, alternatively, I don't mind. Okay, so he takes that, takes the best sheep. What can we do moving forward? He needs wood and ore, which is going to be this. Can I take this point up, build towards the 9 sheep while taking this 2-5-8 point towards the right, and take this port, leaving him with 10-5-9. He doesn't have that good brick spots. I think we can run it. Let's take a risk. Let's come over here and come over here, because I suspect he is going to take ore and wood. And that leaves us with great spots up top. We can build towards that 6 wood and then get towards that wood port. And we can also swing back around and get towards the wheat port if we want. And we are going to be lacking sheep in the beginning. However, I'm pretty sure we can just port for sheep. We will probably be having a lot of wood. I think we're going to end up with the city first. So the first city is going to be... yeah, so we can also get that wheat port pretty easily. So he has a wood, and so he has a development card, 2 wood, 2 ore, 2 wheat. Wow, sorry, 2 sheep. What am I saying? There we go, a 10 rolls. He could go ahead and port it out. We are going to go ahead and come up over here and wait our turn, see if there's anything that they might want for something like this or something like this. And if not, then let's go ahead and end our turn. They don't 7 out, which is good. They do 7 out, which is bad. And I think the block is probably going to be this form of 6 ore over here. So let's do that. 5 rolled, so they're flooded with ore. They discarded a lot of sheep and ore. Okay, let's go ahead and block this. We are getting a lot of 7s right off the bat, and I don't want to 7 out, so let's go ahead and also come over here. And if we roll, we're basically looking for an 8 at this point. He decides to settle. I think I'm going to go ahead and block that 8. If we do get a 7 to block with. Gets 2 ore. Again, I don't want to risk 7ing out, so I'll come over here. Gets a 7, which is pretty good for us. Good thing we built that road. Another 5. So that's a lot of ore. He has about 4 or 5 ore. Is he gonna port it all out for wheat? Not sure. We get a city of our own, so I'm gonna go ahead and city this up. A 2 hits, which is good. He could mono it, but a 3 brick mono isn't necessarily the best. Ports all of that for a brick. Wonder which way he's gonna come around. Year of Plenty probably going for a settle. Nope. He might be going for an ore port. So keeping that in mind, I need a 5 to roll so I can port my wheat out. Buys a dev card. We roll a 10. Let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4. Port this and settle over here. He gets a 12, good for him. We are going to have road, no doubt about it. Ports all of that ore for a wheat. Interesting. So no 7 has rolled just yet. We get the first 7. We're going to probably block that 8. Get an ore off of him. He's going to move it off of us and block our ore. Blocks our 5. Which is not bad for us. And here we go. I don't mind porting my cards out. Question is, do I port my brick? I think I'm going to go ahead and port my brick out. But I'm going to be left with exposed ore. I don't want to do that. So let's go ahead and do this. And let's build our next road over here. And we'll come around for the wood port and then down. We get 3 cards blocked off of us. Sucks, but that's okay. And looking at a strong or weak cheap game on his part now. And 8 rolls, which is good. We'll get another settled spot over here. He's going to focus on buying dev cards. We'll do that. And I'm going to hold on to cards again. Another 5 block. Mono's only 2 ore, which is not good at all. Especially since he's on the 5 and the 6. That is a waste of an ore. But we're going to hold on. Waiting for more cards. So he's buying dev cards. I'm going to go ahead and buy a dev card of our own. Get a knight. Not going to play it just yet. But we're going to come around the top. He gets a 7. And I think the block takes our wheat. I think at this point the block has to be that 8 to stop him. Good block on our part. He moves it off of us. Blocks our 5. Rolls another 7. Unlucky for us. Takes our sheep as well. Luckily we're rolling 4s. Massive 8. Unfortunate. And now suddenly we are not in such a good spot. Let's go ahead and connect this way. Get a 10. Still don't have a port, so I'm really looking for a 9 at this point. And I will come around that weak port if I have to. So finally we roll a 7. Let's go ahead and block that 8. We get a wheat from him. He moves it off of us. Doesn't move it off of us. Okay. We get more wood. Question is, do I plow him? The answer is it worth it to plow him? No, I think it's worth it for us to take this port first. And do that. Now we could consider plowing him, but we have a lot of cards to buy first. We have a lot to city up first. So now looking for a 5. 5 will give this spot to us. 3 rolls for him, which is bad. Let's go ahead and do this. And do this. And get a city over here. 5 rolls again. Not good. 9 rolls. 8 rolls. Massive turn on his part. He decides to city up, which I think is the wrong move. I think you should always buy dev cards at this point. We have road, which can be contested. Another 5. Let's go ahead and buy 2 dev cards. He could have a mono. Looking for an 8 at this point. 10 rolls. I'm going to go ahead and This is a tough decision. A little bit confused here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could do this, get a 3-to-1 port, and then port out the brick. No, I'm gonna hold on to the brick. Wait for a 7 here. Okay, he's at 12. Lucky him. We are still going to have road in our hands. That 8 becomes a block. He is going for a surprise. win. He is at 14. Do I risk moving it off of us? I think I do. Let's block that. Let's do this. Let's do that. And he gets a 3. Could be a dev card pull. I still stand by my decision. He might build for the win. Nope, he doesn't do that. We get an 8. Question is, do I port it out for 2 roads? 1, 2. Even then, I don't think I have enough. Let's get 2 more knights. Let's rob him for sure. He's looking for a 10 at this point, I think. Let's do that. And he gets a 7, which is good. Because we will take army. Okay. Perfect. I don't think he noticed that. And we will definitely buy a knight again. Okay, okay. Tides are turning. So now, 1 dev card for sure. We get a knight. This is the city. Now all we need is... He's at 12. I need a massive 10 to roll. Takes my brick. I get a 10. He could come around over here and screw me up. If he's smart, I hope he notices that. 1, 2. But he needs to build 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Okay, that was a mistake. Okay, thank God. We're looking to get a brick off of him. Sorry, I meant a wood. Shoot. Okay, let's come over here and wait it out. He gets a 7. No, don't take the wood. Takes my wheat. He's not going to settle. I'm going to block that 8. Please. We need a 6, 4, or 10. Okay. I think the block has to be the 10 then. Shoot. I messed up. Okay, no I didn't. We're good. So let's come around over here, take this, and port this out for a sheep and build a settled spot for the win. Wow, that was some game, you guys. I bet a lot of you are frustrated with the way I played because that was probably very close, closer than it needed it to be. He had 2 VPs, so which means at one point he was at 14 points before we took army by accident. And then when we got road back, which is good for us. And yeah, I don't know how we did it, but let's get back into another game. As you can see, I'm not logged in because I just play casually. And hopefully our next game, we're going to try something crazy. The reason why I play casually is because actually I'm trying to quit my Catan addiction, and I figured that, you know, one way to quit it is just to not have an account made. And if I'm just playing casually without being too invested in the game, then, you know, it might help. The other way is to make a lot of videos on Catan so that I'm playing so much that I'm bored of it and I'm sucking the fun out of it because I have to record stuff. So yeah, just a little tidbit. And I'm probably going to cut this part out until we load into the next game. Alright guys, welcome back to another Catan game. Looking at the board, the 10-5-8 seems very strong, built towards the ore port. I'm really leaning towards that spot. Let's go ahead and take it, because we can also double up on our reed over here. And with the ore port, we can get the 6-9-3 spot. Ideally, I would love to get the 11-6-5, but I have a feeling that 4-5-11 might be taken. If we can somehow, okay, something like this. Perfect. This leaves us the entire board. Guys, I think we have to roll with this over here. I think we have to. This is too good to pass up. We have the entire right side of the board for control. I don't even care about that 9 spot anymore. Perfect. I think we have guaranteed ourselves another win. So I'm going to build on the 3-11-4. Sorry, 311.6 spot, just so that I can get a city up quick. Wow. Another 10 gives it to us. Okay, city right there. Before I do that, yeah, I'm gonna hold on to my cards just yet. Need another 5. Reason why I'm holding on to that is so that, okay, so he's gonna continue blocking that 6 in the beginning, it seems like. We are going to not buy a dev card just yet because I need a 5. He settles. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't notice. I did not notice. I'm gonna keep a sheep. Get rid of a wheat. I did not notice. I did not notice that we were at 7. We might have fundamentally lost. Oh, we might have definitely lost. Yeah. There's no coming back. Let's do this. Let's wait for a 10 or 4. Yeah, good block on the 3. We have to block that 6. We're not rolling any 7s. We're not rolling 8s as well. There we go. Wow, I mean, he is producing a lot of 9s. We are going to come down over here this way. Doesn't get a 7, but I will go ahead and buy my first dev card. Gets a sheep. Gets a city. Buys 2 dev cards, okay. Not looking good. He can go for the road connect if he wants, but let's get a dev card out of this. He moves it off of us. Depending on where he puts it on the 8. I'm going to move it off of us, block that 6 again. Get a brick from him, and I'm going to hold on. He got a 7. Oh, I just noticed. Takes another ore. Sucks. Doesn't buy another dev card, okay. We are waiting for a 10 and a 10 or a 4 so I can city up, and I'll city up this 411.5 spot. Okay, a lot of 6s. Wow. Number of 6s is insane. Another city right there. Got Year of Plenty. Ugh. I'm sorry. I'm letting everyone down. I'm gonna have to do that. And I'm gonna have to block his 6 over here. Okay, we get a city, but at what cost? 2 massive mistakes, but I have a feeling we can make a comeback. We get a mono. Now, to pay attention, he buys 2 more dev cards, wow. And a knight! Okay, he's blocking our 8. It's not bad. 6s are rolling like crazy. Blocks our 10. Blocks our 5, okay. We roll that. He rolls 2 wood. Ooh. Honestly, with the way I'm playing, I'm completely okay losing this game because I have not been playing well at all. Oh, I'm so ashamed. Kind of want to just give up at this point. Oh my god. What are these numbers, you guys? How? Alright. I think I'm about to rage quit at this point. I think I'm about to rage quit. Okay. That is just insane. I made a lot of fundamental mistakes. I 7'd out twice in the very beginning. He's already at 10 points. I mean, yeah, we had a good setup, but I was not paying attention. I deserve to lose that one. I will take it on the chin. Sucks. Because we would have done well. I got confused between building a city or just getting on the ports. Looking at this board, wow. Okay. What am I thinking to do over here? Definitely want to use that wheat port. Question is, yeah, we're gonna use that wheat port. So let's come over here, point towards the right, and 9 or this. We get more sheep out of this. Yeah, so let's come over here, point this way to build on the 10-9-6, or even over here. Let's see with what he's gonna go. He's gonna go with 9. Yep, that figured. And I have 2 great port spots. Sorry. And I'm looking for a single 11. If we can get it before he does. I would like for him to place his first road. But he does not. 11 is all we need. So let's do that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, let's do this. And looking for... buys a dev card, okay. Gets a 9. Get a 7. We get an 11, okay. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna hold on to our cards. Yeah, we're gonna hold on to our cards. We get a 5. And I am going to... I can come over here. I don't mind not having the wood. So... if I do get an 11, uses a knight on us, blocks that 8. Okay. Good block. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gives me 2 brick to come settle over here. And that might be a rage quit right there. GG. Hate to see it happen, but good use of the ports. Very frustrating if I were in that spot. Would have been fun to see how it would have played out, but I think we all know how it would have played out. Alright, hopping on to our last match. If I can take 5, 9, 10, this spot speaks out to me more. Fundamentally, I might get plowed this way because he can take this and this and this and that, and let's just point our road this way. I'm gonna have to play a good or we cheap game. Actually, the 4, 5, 8's not bad. Wow, I really got tunnel visioned. Okay. That being said, I might opt to take... yeah, it's not bad. He has a starting road. Do I get on the sheep port over here and just play like this? And only work with pretty much no wheat? I think we have to risk it for the biscuit. I think we have to. Let's go ahead and run this. So we lock him out of a sheep port. He can build on this settle spot. We can get on this 10 wheat spot. And I can also come around this way for my extra bit of sheep. So let's see how this crazy game goes. I have won a game like this before you guys judge. In fact, I have won a game where I did not even put a city over here. I had to build a settled spot over here and then point in whatever direction I did. So I think the block easily becomes the 10. And we have a lot of sheep that doesn't need to be ported just yet. Well, maybe now for a wood. And I'm looking for another 9. Yeah, nothing should give us well, just to be safe because I'm traumatized from the last game. Alright, now I'm looking for a 9. Get a 10. He should have a city going on pretty quick. Let's go ahead and block that. 5. We steal an ore off of him, which is good. I'm gonna build my road over here. We get a 9, which is good. I would really like a 10 to hit so I can city up, but it's okay if I don't. I think this settle spot's gonna be more important. And then you probably block my 6 the entire game to stop me. That brick port is gonna be a menace for sure. Let's go ahead and take that settled spot here and buy, well, so much for a knight. We get a 6. And I'm gonna need a lot of sheep to come down this way. Luckily we port He bought 1 dev card. We get 1. Okay, 5 or 10. 5 or 10. 5 or 10, please. Uses a knight. Take a sheep, take a sheep, take a sheep. Don't break our city. Takes an ore. Okay, as expected. Takes 2 of our ore. Come on, man. That is unfortunate. 5 gives him a lot of road materials. Let's buy a card. 7 out. Doesn't 7 out. I'm going to block his 5 next. He's probably going to get on the wood port. He doesn't. I'm going to wait to roll. Perfect. And depending on what he discards. So he had 2e2. Yeah, almost had everything for a proper settle. Discards the 2 wood. Interesting. Let's go ahead and block that wood then, because he doesn't have wood. We get a 4. Okay. 6 is good. Need a 5 or an 11. Okay. Gonna go ahead and port this out for a city. And I'm gonna city up on this spot over here, because he's not gonna block it. 9 rolls. That's good. 4. Okay. Need another 6 or 9. He should have enough for a dev. Just sets the city up. Okay. Makes sense. Gets an 8. All these early game 8s. So I'm looking for a 9. No, a 6. He rolls a 7. Okay. Take. Don't take. Why is it always the ore, my man? Okay. Time to block. Yeah, time to definitely block that 10. We get a sheep. I have to city up at this point. I have to. He doesn't have a knight. We get lucky. 11 rolls. 6. Nope, he did have a knight. And he takes it off the perfect time. How about that? I'm expecting another city on the 6, 5, 9 from him now. Nope, buys a dev. Lucky 2. 9 rolls. Okay, perfect for us. We're gonna move it off. Put it on the 10. Buy a dev card, get a knight. He moves it off of us, takes army. We're gonna put it back onto him. Yup. And I will continue hammering that 10. For 2 road. Interesting. Is he going to the port? Nope. That is interesting. We're gonna block that 10. And I'm also thinking, I think it's better to come this way because I can then build over here as well. So we get a 6 and I'll continue buying out dev. Road builder, just what we were looking for. So a 6 or a 9 gives it to us. Unfortunate. Let's go ahead and block that 5 then. Another 8. Another 10. Man. How does he not have another city at this point? Buys a dev card, of course. Wow. We got hit over there. Let's get 2 cards for ourselves. He moves it off of us. I'm going to put it back on that 10. Takes the ore. He rolled a 7. Can you believe that? We're going to move it off of us. Block that 10. Get a sheep from him. Get a 9. I'm going to buy a dev card. Good block. Finally. Finally we're able to get a block off of him. And looking for a 6. 6 would give us the spot over here. And theoretically we could go for the longest road, but that's a battle. We get a 4. He could have a mono. If I buy... Yeah, let's go ahead and buy out another card. We get a 9, so I can buy out more. He could mono all of my brick, which... Okay, mono's a 3 ore. Saves us from a 7. That's all for a city. Again, I don't think that's... I don't think that was the right play. Buys a dev card. Let's go ahead and... yeah. Do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. For a wood. And do that. And now we wait. 6s are coming in hot. 6s are giving him a free card, but... yeah, and also, I'm not in a hurry to take army. That's for sure. I'm going to continue blocking that 10. Because while, I mean, yeah, I have to block that 10. We get an 8. He has no cards. 11's good. Wow to that. Let's continue buying, looking for road builders and anything like that. We get a 3. That's good. 1, 2. I can settle on this wood port as well. He buys a dev card. We rolled that. So, for sure a city. For sure that. And I'm going to hold on to my cards because I don't want him taking an ore. Get an 11. Gets a road builder. I'm so tempted to plow over here. We are going to block this 5. Get a wheat from him. And I'm gonna hold on to my cards. He gets a 7, okay. Takes one of my brick. I'll put it back on the 10. I will take army now. For 12. Yikes. Gets 3 wood and 3 that. Gonna go ahead and buy out. Year of Plenty is good. Because we can... so now I believe a 9 gives us the win because we can take road and we can get a settled spot. So a 9 is the win right here. Forts for 2 road. Wrong way, buddy. Oh my god. If you're paying attention, if you're watching this video, fundamental mistake. Had he built his roads over here, like, yeah, it's a risk that I could have cut him off this way, but I mean, this just sucks. Because I can do this, this, I can do this. No, let's just do this and build for the win. Yeah, that was a close game, you guys. We definitely got screwed over at points. We produced very evenly. Looking at the activity stats, we did have resources blocked. Or no. Okay, I guess we didn't have anything blocked. Lucky us. Got a few blocks off of him. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy the longer videos. Let me know if you guys are here. And I will see you guys next time.